नेक्स्ट वाला पेपर का
नहीं बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ये संजय त्रिपाठी का है। आवाज नहीं आई।
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is doing all good. I welcome to ICPCT 25. My name is Dr. Archana Sar. I welcome you all on this theme. This is Internet of Things theme. I am honored to serve you as a session as well as a session organizer. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge our esteemed session chairs who will be guiding us through today's session. We are honored to have Dr. Priyanka Gupta and Dr. Prabhas Chandra Pathak with us. Their expertise and insights will add great value to our discussion. Thank you for being part of this session. Before starting, I will request each presenter to be specific and finish the presentation within 10 minutes. And after that, there will be a question and answer round. So be specific and focus on what you have achieved through your research. Now, paper ID 1171. Paper ID 1171 is there. Okay.
Good afternoon, Archana ma'am. Good afternoon, Archana ma'am. This is Dr. Prabhas Pathak.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much for joining, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
We are really obliged that you have taken time from your busy schedule and you
Sure.
will guide us through the this
My honor
session.
also, ma'am. This is also my honor. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. I think only one presenter is present, so let us start with that presenter. It's paper ID 16. Paper ID 16, Rakesh Rao P.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are
Yes,
audible.
sir.
Can you please share me?
I'm making you a presenter.
Yeah, please.
So
go ahead.
now you can share your PPT. Yeah.
Okay. I started sharing. Is the PPT visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay.
Just remove the side one. Yeah, format background and remove that.
Okay. So I have only the PPT is visible right now.
Then slide mode.
Yeah, I have entered into the slide mode. Right now it's showing me
No.
slide mode. Is it the same
Yeah.
or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So let me start off with briefing about my paper. My paper is titled as Pre-IoT Powered Smart Agriculture and Controlled Environment, guided by Dr. Pradeep Sindhu and Dr. Sardar M.N. Ismail, uh, reading from LPU and Victoria University, Australia. So under the guidance, I'm P. Rakesh representing on this particular topic. So I would initially give some briefing about what exactly is the paper about. Let me start off with introduction. So normally we can see that lots of people who are towards producing crops, multiple crops, they face lots and lots of problems because of non-suitable environment in which they work. So we cannot have a total control over it because it's nature, and nature responds back as in when you behave in a way which is not appropriate as per nature. So agriculture sector, which is the primary source of food for people and which cannot be neglected, has to be taken care. So in the proposed approach, we have got a domed way of approach, which is basically an environment which is provided in a controlled environment, the production of specific crops is being done. So in this process, we have got enhanced technologies which are available in IoT, which can help in improvising these approaches that can bring sustainability in the crop cultivation. So let me just get into the brief information about it. We have got some detailed analysis of what was the problem for farmers who were working and what difficulties they faced. And they are right now getting a heavy interest over technology, and they are planning to move towards artificial intelligence so that they can understand the investment plans. They can understand even return on investment, try to find out what is a break-even point for the production of resources which they are cultivating. Not only that, even cost of production and gross net realization of whatever has been produced as the primary crop. So Internet of Things is the one which is helping them in achieving the goals, and they want to have an embedded sensor which can provide them information from time to time. So IoT technology is definitely going to be the one which is going to provide them some live updates from these resources if they are having some limitations and boundaries associated. So this approach basically targets the presentation, mainly targets on how it can be achieved. And I've done some related work listing. So these are the things which are related to how IoT is helping farmers and making them smart enough in working towards the agriculture sector. So some references I had got, so the references I have given in here. And just a minute, please. Yeah, so this is the solution which is being provided. So the one what I'm presenting here, it is in collaboration with one of the agriculture sector main domain, that is ICPCT, and I was able to get some inputs from them by having a collaboration with LPU and ICPCT. And here we have got glass house, which is a dome like structure where the plants and crops which are being cultivated, it can be a flower, or it can be even agricultural crops. They are basically properly analyzed in a restricted environment, providing whatever possible resources like water, climatic changes and climatic conditions, and analyzing how much of good quality of water is supposed to be provided. So all these type of requirements which are actually needed for a crop to be cultivated has been provided in the environment which is called as glass house environment, which is under a dome. So here we got planned for survival. This is the main intention of having this environment where the crops are managed, cultivated, and observed from time to time with different resources and allocation of a specific sensor to analyze and to detect what is going on internally with live streaming. So IoT is helping in understanding the environment and understanding the limitations and restrictions. And not only that, it can even help in understanding how the pests are behaving in a specific environment, and what specific pest can be controlled, what are the precautionary measures that are to be taken care. So there's a dedicated lab which works on pest control. So even that can be included as one of the primary attribute for glasshouse environment. So the current problem that was in regular, let's say classical crop cultivation was mainly due to pollution, lack of water, as well as unpredictable climatic changes, lack of knowledge, prediction, and intelligence and technology. This was the one which was lacking. And out of this maximum, when you have a controlled environment, pollution can be controlled. The water quality, which is not appropriate, can also be controlled, and even climatic changes. We cannot have a perfect prediction of climatic changes because India, as well as few other countries, are totally relying on the water resources which are naturally being provided to farmers. So that can also not be predicted. So this can be managed efficiently in a domed environment. Lack of knowledge, naturally, if you don't have proper knowledge of what exactly you're cultivating and what precautionary measures you need to take, you would not be able to have any sort of conclusions, nor you'll be able to have any predictions of how the product is going to be produced and what will be production costs involved in it. And we were lacking with intelligence and technology like AI as well as IoT devices or IoT gadgets or IoT sensors were not available initially, but IoT is now helping in understanding and live streaming all the data from time to time and helping in predicting the overall productivity of crop. So agriculture is basically practice, right? Crops in basically which is needed by human, and this is the primary area where lots of things are involved, where health plays a major role. And it's basically a farmer who gambles with whatever resources he have, and he will try to achieve it. But because of lack of proper guidance and lack of even financial matters, he will be getting into negative mode and get depressed when the product is not coming as per his expectations. So these are the problems which we have, and the objective and the primary goal of providing a solution is having a controlled environment and provide a good quality air and keep track of water which is being provided, which has got a good level of pH level, and which is basically in a scale of 0 to 7, where we've got acidic and non-acidic water which is being provided. So checking all the required attributes to grow a healthy crop is what is being the primary goal, or with the help of IoT devices and IoT sensors, which can be achievable. So here there's a methodology that is basically suggested, like what exactly has to be done so that the farmers can achieve the goals and try to cultivate with the help of this 5K CV steps if they are taking care of. So here 5K CV is basically the key cultivation values, where we have got commitment, focus, on openness, respect, and courage. So these are the main suggested key areas which are supposed to be focused by farmers so that they can achieve whatever sustainability they want in the livelihood of farming. So commitment, it includes sustainability. We should have an innovation, resilience, ethical stewardship, as well as resource management. So this is one of the commitment which is expected from the farmer when he's cultivating a specific crop. Not only that, he has to be focused. And we've got a formula of F plus N is equal to SP, which indicates that F is farmer and N is the network that he has to build up so that he can have to face all the similar problems which have been faced by other farmers. So if there is a proper collaboration and interaction within the farmers, it would be very easy for them to be focused on what crop they are cultivating. And there should also be openness, like the farmers need to be open in different ways of approaches, which can help them in enhancing the productivity of agricultural inputs, accepting of education and technology, and understanding what the weather patterns are, studying the market situation, as well as focusing on the other factors that are influencing the agriculture sector. So they should be open to all these resources which are available, and they should also be ready to opt for the education part as well as the technology point of inputs that they can get from multiple resource. So one of the way of approach where Internet of Things can be collaborated is with the help of your metaverse environment. The futuristic plan is like the entire setup of providing education and providing access to the technology with IoT devices can be an approach from where the metaverse can help them in understanding things virtually and having a control over the possible input resources like IoT resources, which can be controlled from a remote location. So this is the openness that they should be open for. And apart from that, they should also be should get respect. The farmer should respect the advice that are being given by scientists from time to time, depending on the experience or the experiments which are done in a closed environment. And it is suggested and recommended by scientists that they should accept it and try to understand and try to figure out in what way the financial problems can be resolved. They should be courage enough. Apart from that, the fifth point is about courage to understand the uncertainty that can happen. Maybe the crop cultivation might go wrong, maybe due to the certain climatic changes. But if you've got an environment which is a setup like a glass environment, glass or domed environment, it will be easy for them to achieve whatever standards they want to go for. So they can be provided. So these are the five key components which are supposed to be used or understood by the farmers while cultivating a specific crop. This is the framework which has been designed, and we have got multiple key areas, like 5 key areas which are listed out, which can help farmers in growing and achieving the targeted goals what they have. Where the place where I'm working is about set where we have got lots of data available. So there's a historical data which is having specific range. We've got long forecasting information which is available, and we have got the current live data which is coming up or streamed from the IoT devices that can be used productively for having a proper growth of a specific crop which is being cultivated by farmer. So not only that, the quality of soil can be analyzed. We've got around 14 parameters that can be analyzed in a laboratory-based setup. So whatever data I'm using here, it is all setup that is coming from laboratory and focusing on multiple areas, which are mainly getting the inputs from uh, the carbohydrates, fats, ashes and minerals, miscellaneous procedures which are being used, laboratory chemicals which are in use, the fats, as well as the antioxidant, as well as the key factors which can be analyzed from laboratory level and provide as a primary resource to the farmers is the place from where we can get the data extracted. And not only that, with the help of sensors as well as some available APIs, the data can be accumulated and provided to these intelligent dashboard where they can get up-to-date information to a specific zone and a specific location or to a specific village level data can be analyzed and visualized in a specific approach where they can get updates like the climate change, not only that, the temperature and what are the precautionary measures that they have to take up when anything is being predicted by super sensors. So not only that, they should be able to analyze the reports which are generated by using multiple technologies like Power BI, Python. So they might not have good knowledge of how to interact with them, but if there is a dashboard that is provided, it is easy for them to have an access over all the resources which are possible. And bilingual language or multi-level language is also expected to be there. So the environment which is being developed here, it is keeping in mind that time to time various updates are provided and there are various sources like by providing SMS or having an interactive chat-based interaction and providing solutions as well as something like a GPT environment. They can put a question and get back the response in accordance to whatever queries they have got in their local language. And having a support from satellite, you can even analyze the data from multiple resources from different locations. And lots of validations can also be done with the help of the advisory team, which can provide them information from time to time and take a feedback from the farmers in this particular environment. So that's about the framework. And
Sir,
coming to
basically
the
you are exceeding your time limit.
yeah, so I'm just going with my conclusion part of the topic. So here, the glass house environment is basically to help the farmers to provide a controlled environment and optimize the resources using sensors, IoT sensors, and proceed further in a productive way and get and achieve whatever they have targeted on. So lots of analysis are being done, which have got details about it in the laboratory, and we came up with appropriate solutions. And this are the normal way of ranges by which the analysis is done, and the comparative results are being provided to farmers so that they can decide and get an advice from them. And this is how the reports will look like when the farmer is getting the information. So we have got a subject matter expertise who's there available from time to time, providing the solutions and providing them the inputs based on the location of their land, which includes longitude and latitude. So a complete environment a set which can help in providing a best solution at the right time where the decisions cannot be delayed by the farmers. So that's it from my end. If you've got any questions, please go ahead.
Sir, just one question from my side. What all you have discussed, I think everybody knows that this can be done like this. These are the options and all things. Have you done anything practically, or it is all the theoretical
This
thing?
is
What you are
this is
doing?
fully practical, and to just provide you
Which
input, I
where have you implemented this?
this has been implemented in Telangana region. I'm from Hyderabad, located in Hyderabad, and it's in collaboration with ICPCT. ICPCT is mainly into providing solutions to farmers, and whatever data we have, it's all as per
But
the
I
India
think
document site. Yeah,
if you are giving this type of solution to farmers, don't you think it
yeah.
will be too costly for them to implement all these, to have a drone
No, it is
structure
it
and
is
then have a
already in place.
different
It's already in
sensors
place.
and
This
all
is
those?
the No, this is the data. I hope you can see the data which I'm projecting right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's stored in an open environment, and the open source is being used here, like MySQL and PHP is being used. So we don't have much cost in pulling in the data and
regarding the
providing.
hardware and all those things, regarding the hardware
Yeah,
and all
hardware
those things.
devices. ICPCT is famous mainly for providing the sensors which are too expensive. But as a whole, we have got government fundings for providing solutions. So sensor part and the costly, expensive equipments which are required for analysis, as well as having a satellite dedicated link that is being provided as a government support. So it's funded project. So it's very easy for them to manage all the resources.
Putting in so much of capital and all those things, do you think you are able to increase the yield, or
The target is towards getting the proper yield and providing solutions to farmers from time to time, and providing them even a support at the market level.
okay, sir. Take care. Any other question? Question from anyone else?
Yeah, this is Dr. Prabhas. Hello.
Yes, yes, please.
Praveenji, there are a few questions from my side.
Okay.
You are telling about the good quality of water.
Yeah.
How quality of water for irrigation can be measured?
Now, here in the process, what we have is in the laboratory, we have got a test to find out what is the pH level of water and what are the recommendations for the farmer. So those recommendations are being analyzed at the laboratory level.
Have you any
And
analysis? Have you any analysis regarding this? How much pH level the farmers are
yes,
using,
yes,
and how
yes,
much
yes.
should be used?
Okay, as if you can see this, we have got soil pH level that is ranging from 6.5 to 7.5, which is advisable. And we observed that 8.9, it is an alkaline. So this is how the report is given. And we have got the suggestions given and what type of fertilizers are required to the farmers at what level is being analyzed and reported in this form of report.
How pH level can be manipulated?
This can be analyzed at laboratory level. And we can make use of this the fertilizers which can have a total control over your pH level.
Have you any analysis regarding the how much level of productivity farmers are getting, and how much can be achieved through technology?
Yes, yes. I have a complete report on that. Yes.
Acha, what type of sensors you are proposing to use?
Now, currently, we are using your moisture sensor to find out at different levels. So we don't only find out only the moisture level. There is a technique called as drying technique. So we dry so that we can understand that if you have got something like a soil and it does not require any moisture to be there. So making it dry by burning it or making it dry by freezing it, we count to a standard level. And from there, what we do is we check out with the help of the pH sensor, with the help of the moisture sensor, streamline the data
Okay.
based on the dry details and try to accumulate and find out the final solutions in what way it can be helpful.
Okay. Praveen, one last question from my side.
Yeah.
You are asking, you are proposing about the addition of pest control for pollution. Can
Yes.
you explain why which method you can add the pest control?
It can be used, assume that you have got something like a caterpillar. Okay, so normally in this environment, what we do is we introduce that and see like what are the crops which are getting impacted with that particular caterpillar or one specific insect. So we can understand what is the damage being caused to the crop and try to analyze like what can be the best precautionary measure that can be taken to remove this, okay, with the help of pest control techniques.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Praveen. Over to Archana, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So much. Now we are going to the next presenter, paper ID 86, paper ID 2. Paper ID 2.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
हेलो
Udairaj,
अर्चना मैम, अर्चना मैम
हाँ
ये
जी
पहले
सर,
वाला पेपर आईडी क्या था?
ये 16 था सर.
16 जो
16,
प्रवीण जी
sir.
ने अभी प्रेजेंट किया. थैंक यू
Yeah,
मैम,
yeah,
थैंक यू. हाँ,
हाँ, sir.
अब ये 2 है. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
yeah. But ये कौन?
16 is my ID, sir.
yeah, yes, sir.
right. Thank you.
Rakesh sir, now you can leave the meeting. Sorry, you can enable.
I would like to, I'm interested in listening to the next one, sir.
Yeah, oh, okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
no problem, sir.
Yeah,
I
right.
think Miss Mr. Udaraj. Udaraj. Yeah. हाँ मैम है उदयराज बीच में है या उधर
Paper ID 2, please start your presentation.
Hello. I got a missed call from this number. My name is Rakesh and with ID number 16. I give my presentation.
उदयराज I think you are unmute.
Okay, okay. Ye- Yes, yes.
Rakesh sir, please mute yourself.
उदयराज are you listening? You are here. If you're facing any problem, okay. Please unmute yourself. Okay, okay, ma'am. Udaraj, please wait for next turn. And now the next paper ID is 863. TK Devi, ma'am. Now you can present.
Okay, sir. I want to show the slide or you will show the slide, sir.
Now it will be visible to share button. So please share.
Okay, sir. So do you visible to see the slide, sir?
No, ma'am, your slide is not visible. You have not shared your screen.
The slide is visible.
No, it is not visible.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The slide is visible, ma'am.
I think some network issue. Just wait a little bit.
The slide is visible, sir. This is slide is visible, ma'am.
ये माइक तुमने म्यूट कर दिया? अरे मेरी में म्यूट नहीं हो रहा. Okay. Ma'am, your slide is visible.
Thank you,
Now
ma'am.
you can speak. Yeah.
Good afternoon, another person here. I'm Devi Soundarya. I'm going to present a paper on implementation of traffic induction detection techniques in hardware-based IoT network. These are my table of contents. First, introduction and brief review of this paper. Recently, IoT technology facilitated reliable communication.
Madam, please bit louder.
Recently, the IoT networks technology facilitated reliable communication for several mission applications. These applications are secure as well as concern data transmission. However, here we are going to say about the traffic induction attack, which is more efficient attack in like a single attack, wormhole attack. We are going to see about traffic induction attack, which occurs in internal instruction devices, which disseminates the unnecessary transition of destination information objects. This damages networks message overall problems. To migrate this, I'm going to use here an adaptive traffic induction detection techniques for low power and lossy networks. Thus, suggest ATID modifies the traditional routing protocol for low power and lossy network in RTL functions. After receiving any updates, the proposed ATID shifts to the legitimacy check phase in order to conclude with how to interrupt the new updates. Once the TOA is identified, it shifts the algorithms and migrate the phase. By involving these two phases, the proposed ATID achieves maximum detection accuracy range of 90.6%. These are the problem statements. An inducer can exactly violate the standard RTL policy to initiate a new category of attackers called as TI attacker, traffic intrusion attack. Typically, TI attack is a category of cyber attack in which the inducer deliberated the oppose a network via the creations of enormous network traffic. Next, these are the objectives. Here we have proposed ATID attacks, advanced traffic induction detection techniques has been introduced to migrate the TI attacks in RTL network. It mainly safeguard the sensor nodes from blind association with penalty updates and graduates the only authority updates in defined. Through this process would not stop the induction of TI attack. The proposed TI attack techniques are sufficient to identify and isolate the intruder. These are the methodologies. The main alterations import to traditional RTLs are pre-concluding blind acceptance and involvement in updation process of parameters. After confirming with another segregation nodes, during a particular time period, the parent node updates can accomplish. The malicious parent nodes are segregate and segregate in the communication process. For example, we can take these nodes. The A is connected to B. The B is B. If we consider B is a traffic induction attack. B is attacked by traffic injection attack. It can send the data M1 and M2 to C and D. But C cannot sending a message to D. It decided that the B is affected by TA attack. The gamma rays are not sent from B. So it considers the F's message, which was M4, which sent from F. Then it shifts the parent node as E from B to E. Then after B sends the message M4, that means B has only the node C. So it's sending the message M6 to the C. But D send a message C that the B is affected as by DIO attack. So sorry, traffic attack. So the C is also shifted to D. Here the only the shifting process, it can save the nodes from the attack. Traffic attack from that is B. These are the results in this session. There are three metrics are used here, which is I have written only two, but three results, which are attack detection accuracy, energy consumption, and processing time, which are be evaluated in this result and discussion. Here the graphs are written here. This was the first graph, which is the attack detection accuracy graph. Which is the pink is the attack detection accuracy. When you have compared this with the previous paper, that was existing papers, where they used AITF and HID and DMR attacks. In that, we have get more accuracy in this first graph. Second one is energy consumption. Energy consumption is low. Sorry, energy consumption is low in this attack, which is we have used is AIDF. This is violet. This was my conclusion. In this paper, the novel ATID technology is proposed to identify and mitigate the ATI attack in IoT LL, low power networks. It does not carry out much modification in functionality standard. It mainly safeguards the sensors from blind association in permitting tricking time updates. Through this process, would not stop the induction of TI attacks. The proposed ATI technology was significantly identified and isolated the intruder. The proper identification allows the secure communication among different nodes. It is observed from the simulation result, the proposed ATI attacks achieve lower energy consumption of 2.2 joules. These are my references. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. Any questions?
Hello.
Sir.
Madam, can you clarify once again how energy consumption and security can be enhanced through ATID approach over the RPL approach, please?
So the energy consumed means it only safeguards the nodes from the other, that means TI attack nodes. So the energy will consume. In the previous paper also, they used the energy consumption, but in this TI attack, we have saved the node from the TI attack node. So that.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is 863. Acha. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your presentation. Now we are having paper ID 2.
Shall I ready?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Paper ID 2. Uday Raj.
Paper ID 2, Madhira Samma. Hello. Hello.
You can start your presentation.
Hello.
Sir, you can start your presentation. Paper number 2. Paper number 2, please start your presentation.
Ma'am, sharing not acceptable.
इसको sharing का दे दो. Okay. Just wait a minute.
I see.
Sir, you can share your presentation now. I
I
think
see.
you have got the sharing right now.
It is visible, ma'am?
Oh, it's not visible. So please share your presentation.
I see. Ma'am, now visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Yeah, yes. Good morning. Good afternoon, ma'am. Our project,
You have just 10 minutes to finish your presentation. Don't
Yeah, okay.
exceed it after that.
Yeah, okay. Our paper ID 2, nutrient recycling and resource optimization in the IoT-based smart integrated poultry and farming systems, ma'am. Now, what's the here we are having in smart agriculture, ma'am. Smart agriculture, we have introducing for the farmers, less area, more profit, less human intervention. In the mostly in the car dates under under phylum car data, the poultry farming birds not having the wetlands, ma'am. In the normal forest or the open poultry country chicken during under the panting process, it's homostasis process. The panting process, it excretes its heat. In the cage, the poultry chicken, the cage like chicken, not respiration and the panting process involved. So we have introduced in here under the temperature sensor in the poultry farming for temperature controlled when in the normally what we are used in the poultry farming in the broiler chickens or the country chickens, we are using in the traditional method. We are using in the temperature method for the incubator. After incubated the chicken, after incubated the chicks, 1 to 3 day 1 to 7 week, they maintain the 33 degrees Celsius. Each week they decrease the 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. After the they maintain the 4 to 6 weeks 27 degrees Celsius. Now most human have the wetlands. All the mammals, vertebrates, invertebrates have the wetlands. Especially in the invertebrates, phylum chordata not having the wetlands. So we introduced it. Where in the summer season, when the temperature exceeds 33 degrees Celsius, more than 33 degrees Celsius, the number of diseases, smallpox, the ranicates, the disease came into the chickens. So we are introducing it. We have noticed in the chickens in the practically we done this project when poultry farming in a cage, the chickens we are setting the threshold temperature like 27 to 30 degrees Celsius. When the threshold temperature greater than 30 degrees Celsius, the fogger will on. The fogger will on under this sprinkle and maintain 27 to 30 degree threshold segment until they fog. And when the temperature less than the 27 degrees Celsius, it will on the dryer, dryer heater, and we are using the filament incandescent filament bulb to maintain the temperature, and we using the less area to in the top layer maintain the chicken and underlying the fish. The fish poultry waste directly came into the fish farming, aquaculture. The aquaculture needs into the poultry waste contains nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium that we introducing. They will like underlying on the aquaculture. The fish will feed. It excrete the ammonia. Fish excrete the ammonia like human excrete. Human excrete the urea. The fish excrete the uric acid. Fish excretes the ammonia. The ammonia converted into nitrite, NO2 minus into the free air nitrosomonas bacteria, and the nitrate converted into nitrate, NO3 minus nitrate. That will easily abstracted by the plants. Growth hormones, plant growth hormones like gibberellin, axillin, abscisic acid, like that. We are using the controller Arduino Uno Atmega 32 controller in the soil the temperature sensor. Huh?
Sir, I want to tell you that the other two teams were not present, so you got enough time. So you can explain as how long you want.
Yeah, okay, sir. This is the block diagram. The sensor DH2 temperature sensor, below module for room heater, poultry farming uric acid, and the aquaculture, ammonia and nitrate, soil moisture sensor entering into the farm field, automatic irrigation. These are the display. Poultry farming temperature maintaining. The poultry farming waste pellet uric acid enter into the fish, the ammonia, and they enter into the agriculture land. These are the humidity, temperature. We have IoT devices connected with. These are the temperature degree Celsius. DH322, DH322 temperature sensor, soil moisture temperature sensor, and soil moisture sensor hygrometer we are used. These are our projects, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, it's audible.
Sir, actually, I was saying that the other two teams will not join, so you have enough time. I mean, you can take more time if you want.
Yeah, okay.
I think you misunderstood.
Yeah, okay.
So you can explain more things.
Yeah, okay. Please explain the research section. In our project, other two members not joined. Okay. So only other team members. Sir, my other team members are not joined, or other teams are not joined. Other paper ID number. Hello. Sir, other presenters team are not available, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
So you can take the time you want.
Yeah, okay, yes. Sir, mostly what we are facing is human have the wetlands, sir, to maintain the temperature level 37.8 degrees Celsius under the mammal vertebrata. In the phylum chordata, Aves phylum chordata, under the especially hen, poultry chicken, and then broiler chicken and country chicken. They not having this wetland to regulate the heat. Now, normally in the forest chicken or the country chicken, done by the maintain the temperature by using the panting process, underlaying the trees or the wet areas. They are done by the panting process. We are included and closed in a room, closed room with a sheet. Then Rani cats, small fox, type of the white pellets. Some disease are occurring in the especially in the chicken. Most of the area like Salem in the Tamil Nadu, most of the weather areas, more weather areas, chicken hot areas, hot climate areas, they are not maintaining the poultry farming during in the summer seasons for April, May, June. Many type of diseases. The major problem is the inability to maintain the temperature sweat glands because of inactive of sweat glands. In naturally inactive of poultry Aves phylum chordata not having the sweat glands. So we are introducing first day we are inbuilt the program also. We are inbuilt the dump the program for the type of the chicken like breeds, number of breeds in the country chicken also. We are using Asil Murgo. Asil Murgo, Kadaknath, the black old flesh also black. Asil Murgo, Kadaknath, Chittagong, Leghorn, Brahma type of chickens in the country chicken, and broiler chicken also the white Brahma, the for egg laying and for the meat purpose. Mainly the poultry chicken in country chicken. It's okay for the disease maintaining, and Kadaknath also okay. But the white Brahma, the broiler chicken, especially we are focusing. The first week of the chicken maintaining the 33 degrees Celsius. Why we first week focusing on the 33 degrees Celsius? The day the newborn chicken, the first day 33 degrees Celsius for the feathers, the chicken feathers act as the insulators for maintaining the hot climate and also for the cold climate. They maintaining as the insulator. In the when the cooling time, when the winter season or the autumn season for a more cold cooling time, the feathers not the newborn chicken has a very few little feathers. That time we have to maintain the 33 degrees Celsius. The first week 33 degrees Celsius. First week, first day to 7th day, we have to maintain the 33 degrees Celsius. Each week we to reduce the 2 degrees Celsius. Second week, 8th day to 14th day, we have to maintain the 31 degrees Celsius. Up to 6th week, 1.5 month, we have to maintain the each week 2 degrees Celsius. 25 to 27, 27 to 30 degrees. We have to maintain the 27 to 30 degrees Celsius. Type of the chicken, type of the climate, we have to maintain it. In the Ooty, Kodaikanal, like the illustration, we have to maintain always using the heater for maintaining the temperature sensor. Now the temperature, how work in it? We have into the board of the like cage for a broiler chicken, broiler poultry farming chicken. We have to inbuilt the DHT22 sensor, digital humidity temperature sensor. 22 it's more accuracy. It's a prototype only. In the cage chicken, we have to measure it. The temperature in the here 24.80 degrees Celsius. In the when it case we have to threshold 27 to 80 degrees Celsius. It more now that when it reaches the more than 30 degrees Celsius, it will harm the fogger, sir. Like it is a fogger in the lightly fogger because we are using the sprinkler. It will directly sprinkle water to the feeders and poultry feeders, and the iron rod or wooden rod, it will rust like termites will affect it. We have to fogger light very few drops. If you turn on the motor with the fogger and sprinkle the water, when it becomes more cooling time, it will add the heaters. And the collector and the poultry farming waste directly enters into the to less area and less human intervention to more hygiene. The selective fishes like katla, catfish, and jalebi, the type of native breeds we have to enter into the fish aquaculture, and the aquaculture we have to maintain. The filter, the uric acid, poultry farming, the chicken excretes uric acid. They enter it into the aquaculture. The aquaculture, the fish feeds the uric acid pellet. The pellets contains nitrogen, ammonia, phosphorus. It is the macronutrients for the plant. We have to integrate it, connected with each other. It will directly enter into the pond. That time more hygiene in the not that smell, the smell is more too bad for the we didn't clean it for the 2 days. So we will less human intervention, it will directly enter into the fish. The native breeds, the selective breeds, if eaten also not a issue, not problem. But selective breeds only we have to taken, sir. And it is the organic, not using of any type of artificial feeds to the fish also aquaculture. And the fish eaten and grow very quickly, and the fish excretes the ammonium, NH3 minus. Ammonia is the waste water, the excreting ammonia, contain the ammonia containing water rich in nutrients that will used for the plant irrigation process to increase the fertility. It's the growth ratio and the fertilization. So it's containing the ammonia nitrification process done. It's using the very high in using the irrigation process or sprinkler in this better in sprinkler process. In the fishes excretes ammonia converted into nitrite, NO3 minus, undergoing the free acting nitrosomonas bacteria. In the nitrification process, so overall 100% are 78% of nitrogen, 1% of CO2 and O2, that like sulfur dioxide and uh, 21% of CO2 carbon dioxide is so the excretes takes the nitrogen 78%. The 78% it takes overall 100% is 78% is containing the nitrogen that takes it out of nitrogen N2, and the oxygen to 21% takes also 21% oxygen to NO2 minus nitrite. Then nitrite into nitrobacter bacteria, nitrate NO3 minus. It the plants is easily takes the take 5 growth hormones also, axin, ethylene. First of all, the Berlin, axin, Berlin, ethylene. Okay. First, it takes the axin, gibberellin, cytokinin, ethylene, and abscisic acid. Ethylene for the easily ethylene C2H2 for the pulp ripening the fruits, and axin and the stem formation, root formation, fertilization is the growth hormone. It takes the under the nitrification process, and it's used for fertilization. It is the less area, more profit, less human intervention, disease residue to the farm chickens. It will helpful for the farmers integrated, and with huge application, it will directly automated with the in the most of the area. The nitrate water nutrition rich macronutrients and micronutrients containing rich in nutrients, it will help
Sir?
it will directly.
Sir, uh, thank you for your presentation. Any questions from session chairs?
When will the paper published, sir?
What, sir?
When will it the paper publishing in IEEE?
Sir, I don't have any information about paper publication.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, and any question from session chairs?
No, sir.
No question from my side because I
Okay,
am.
Dr. Priyanka Gupta, ma'am, you have any questions?
No, sir, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, anyone from paper ID 1171?
Sir, can I leave now?
Yes, sir, you can.
Yeah, yes.
Anyone from paper ID 1171? No response. Anyone from paper ID 558? Okay.
20 minutes to kindly wait. Wait करते हैं 20 minutes and
Oh, so we will wait for 5 to 10 minutes. If they join, they can give you their presentation. Otherwise, we don't have any choice. So I kindly request to session chairs, please wait.
No issues, sir. We are here.
Okay, so session chairs, I want to inform you that we got presentation in this session from paper ID 2, paper ID 16, and paper ID 863. And please mark the evaluation marks for them. And one more thing, paper ID 707 will present tomorrow. So you can mention whatever you want. Sir, absent for 1171 and 558.
Sir, can you repeat the IDs again?
Paper ID 2,
2, okay.
16, and 863. They present their presentation, their project.
Okay.
And 707 will present tomorrow.
707.
At what time? Tomorrow at what time?
Sir, to be honest, we don't have any schedule for their presentation.
Okay.
We
So
will
we
inform
should
you.
take their presentation or somebody else for the
Ma'am,
707 ID?
ma'am, we will inform you after
Okay, fine.
discussing with seniors.
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
some other session chairs.
And for paper ID 117 and 558, you can mention absent.
Okay, sir. Fine, fine. Definitely. 117 is absent. Okay.
And
558.
And 558. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, session chairs. As we
Thank you
come to
very
the
much.
end of, okay. So, sir, I would like to extend my heartful gratitude to all our presenters for their excellent presentation and valuable contribution. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much to choosing me as a session chair for this session.
Okay,
Thank
welcome,
you,
sir.
Archana ma'am, for nice coordination. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
say it first. Now